Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Alex, but you can call me Default. And today, we're going to be talking about me switching platforms. Now, before anyone gets a little bit worried, I'm not talking about YouTube. I'm going to be perfectly staying fine here on YouTube. I definitely have no complaints about this platform, at least when it comes to my content, at least as of now. I know some people have their own issues with YouTube, but for me, I haven't really had many. Anyway, today what we're talking about is not YouTube, but Twitch. So as some of you guys may or may not know already, I've been streaming on Twitch for a good few years now, at least where I can stream it to good quality. I have streamed on it like a pretty long time now. It's just I wasn't able to really stream it at good quality before. Anyway, the point I'm trying to make is I've been streaming on Twitch for a decent amount of time. And as of these last few days, maybe even a week, I've really been considering switching to another platform. And if you couldn't tell by the thumbnail of this video, that would be Kick. And I know what some of you guys are thinking, why are you a sellout? Why are you going right over to Kick? And I feel like I have pretty decent reasons as to why I want to move over there. Now, before anyone gets a little bit worried, I'm not going to be transitioning really quick here. I have a little bit of time to wait yet until I can actually switch over there because I can't get in trouble with my affiliate contract. I don't want to break that. I don't want to get in trouble with Twitch. It's not worth it. And I also just want to make sure I have my money before I switch over there, because if I don't get all of my current payout roll, Twitch is just going to keep it, and it's going to be kind of fucked up. And I really don't want Twitch to have that money. That's my hard-earned money, and I deserve it. Anyway, back to what I was saying. So, the reason why I mainly want to switch over to Kick is because it's better opportunities over there. That is the main reason, honestly. And there's two things I mainly want to talk about with that. Firstly, I want to talk about the monetization factors of that. And we're going to talk about Twitch's whole revenue thing at the moment here. So, with Twitch, I currently have a 50-50 contract with Twitch, meaning Twitch gets half of my sub revenue, half of, like, any of the stuff that you can pretty much get. Like, I'm pretty sure everything besides bits, Twitch gets half of. So, like I said, it's a 50-50 revenue split, and they will just pretty much get, like, half my money almost all the time. So, it kind of sucks, you know, that I'm not getting most of my money worth. I'm only getting half of it. And that's one of my complaints that I usually have about Twitch, is just I don't feel like I'm getting what I'm worth, if that makes sense. Because I'm putting a lot of time and effort into Twitch, and it just feels like I'm not really getting what I'm putting in, you know what I'm saying? So, that's what Twitch's, like, contract split is. It's 50-50. If we go to YouTube, YouTube has a 70-30 split. So that means I would get 70% of the revenue, and YouTube would get 30%. So that's honestly not too bad. It's a pretty decent contract, but for me, I'm not going to be getting monetized on YouTube anytime soon, because their whole process for it is a lot more complicated, and I don't really have the requirements for that. And it's a little bit harder of a requirement for both of these other platforms. Now, let's talk about Kick. Kick's whole revenue split is, get this, 95 to 5. So that means I'll be getting 95% of my revenue, and Kick only takes 5%. It's kind of a no-brainer here as to why someone would pick Kick over Twitch in that regard. Now, there are some things that I have to consider when I'm doing this, and for example, that would be Twitch Prime subs, because Twitch Prime subs are one of the easiest ways for people to give a sub, and they don't have to pay for it. It just comes from Twitch Prime. It's really nice, and that's going to be one of the things I will miss about when I switch over to Kick, that I won't be able to have that. But at the same time, there's a lot more opportunities over at Kick, and this is going into my second point here. More opportunities for me to be found as a streamer. I'm going to give you guys a good example here. I have two screenshots of the viewership of Dead by Daylight, which is the main game I stream on Twitch here. So, as you can see in this first screenshot from Twitch here, Dead by Daylight has just around 32,000 people watching it, right? That is a good amount of people watching it, honestly. Like, you know, and obviously there's always going to be those big streamers that have, like, a lot of viewers, and they're going to take up most of the stuff for it. Like, it's not going to always be, like, the smaller streamers that have that. However, the thing with Dead by Daylight is that there's almost like a 1 in 5 chance that every lobby you go in, there's going to be a Twitch streamer in the lobby, or a TTV as people like to call them. Now, what I mean when I say that is that there is a lot of people that are pretty much streaming this game, and they're only like holding like what, 1 to 2, maybe like 5 viewers, right? Now, that is, that's a lot of people that are streaming, and they're not really, they're not getting that many viewers. Now, let's go over to Kick and look at their viewership for Dead by Daylight. They had 284 as of me taking the screenshot. And also, by the way, sorry, I was like kind of guessing that number for Twitch. I didn't have the screenshot up, but it was 34K for Dead by Daylight on Twitch. Anyway, so Kick has only 300 people watching it. And keep in mind, there's no big streamers over here yet, at least as far as I'm aware. All of them are still on Twitch. So for me, if I go on the Kick and I start streaming before any of these other big streamers, this is an opportunity for me to grow, because more people that want to start using Kick instead of Twitch, they'll most likely see me over some of these bigger streamers that aren't over there yet. And that would mean more opportunities for me to be found. Now, is that a guarantee? No, but it's always a possibility for, especially a growing platform like this. This is just the perfect time for me to possibly just grow as a channel and stuff. Which, as you guys may or may not know, I know I probably keep saying that phrase a lot this video, I'm sorry, but I've been doing YouTube for just around 10 years now, and it's about to hit 10 years in like a few months, but I've been, I don't want to say working my ass off, but I've really been trying to make sure I do what I can to entertain you guys. It's something I've always wanted to do for my whole life. I've had friends that have also tried to do YouTube and Twitch and stuff like that. And don't get me wrong, they definitely do still do that. They definitely do it every now and then. But I wouldn't say they're all as committed as me. And that's not any blow to them or anything like that. I just have really, really been passionate about this goal since I've been 11. So if I have an opportunity where I can go onto a different site, a site that's still growing, I could also have the opportunity to grow along with it. So that is my main reason as to why I really want to switch over to Kick. And now, keep in mind, if I ultimately decide Kick isn't for me, if I decide I'm not getting the viewership I like, I'm not getting any subs, blah blah blah, any of that stuff, I can always just go, stop streaming on Kick, terminate my contract if I would get one with them, and just go right back over to Twitch. Or I could also try YouTube, but YouTube is probably the option I really want to choose the least, just because it's the option that is going to be the hardest to get paid for. But yeah, so that is essentially my reasoning as to why I want to switch over to Kick. And there's one more thing that I've saw in a Ludwig video that I don't know how true it is. It could be a rumor, it could be something that's honestly not even true at all. But at the end of Ludwig's most recent video where he talks about XQC switching over to Kick, which, by the way, there's so many other big streamers, and I really want to try and jump the wagon before any of these Dead by Daylight streamers come over. I think I kind of said that, but I really want to take this opportunity. Anyway, there is a screenshot that Ludwig pulls up where the guy that pretty much is the CEO of Kick goes and says he wants to give streamers a wage. Now, for me, I don't care if it's $1, I don't care if it's $2 or what it is. If I could get paid to stream, which is, like I said, a dream job of mine, that would be fucking amazing. Because, like I said earlier in this video, I don't feel like I'm getting what I'm worth on Twitch. And if a site like Kick wants to pay me for actually, doing what I've been trying to do for years now, that would be fucking amazing. And that is, like I said, a dream come true. Now, once again, like I said, if none of the stuff goes through, I will switch back to Twitch, and I will try and revert everything. But for me, right now, I'm going where I feel like I can grow a lot more as a creator, and where I can definitely benefit a lot more from as a creator. And for me, that's what I feel is a really big priority for me. If you guys don't support me, I want to say I totally understand, because I know some people are really skeptical of Twitch, or sorry, I know a lot of people are skeptical of Kick, but for me, I want to give it a try. And also, getting the affiliate is a lot easier on there than I feel like it is for Twitch, where I just need to have 75 viewers, and I need to get 5 hours of stream time, which is a really easy thing to do for me. But anyway, guys, I really appreciate you watching if you watched the whole way through. If you guys want to see more content, feel free to drop a sub down below, and also leave me a like so I know if you like this content or not. I know this isn't a crazy video, but it is something I wanted to talk about. I also want to say go check out my Kick channel a while. It's going to be in the description. I want to see if I can build up a little bit of a follower base before I do actually start going on there. So like I said, if you guys could go down and drop a follow on there, I'd seriously appreciate it. One more thing I want to say before I end the video. I want to give a huge shout out to DJ Panda, my good pal Liam, because he made this awesome new profile picture for me for all of my stuff. It's essentially going to be my new logo. The Kokichi one is gone, and I'm using this one now. I think it looks fucking amazing. He did an amazing job. So shout out to Liam. Thank you so much, man. If you guys want to check out any of his stuff and his like live streams that he does, I'm going to link that down below. But anyway, that being said, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace. Have a good one, guys.